If your foundation starts looking worse as the day goes on after 35, it's usually not your skin, it's how the formula wears. Working as a makeup artist, you start seeing the same patterns over and over again. Once skin changes after 35, some foundations still move with the skin and others start breaking down and showing more texture. Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation, it looks very polished right after application, which is why people trust it. But as the day goes on, the coverage stays heavy on the skin. Instead of softening texture, it starts making it more noticeable. Within a few hours, it can look like makeup sitting on top rather than blending in. Anastasia Beverly Hills Foundation, it applies beautifully and gives a smooth finish at first. Once it sets, it loses flexibility. As the skin moves throughout the day, fine lines and texture become more obvious. By the end of the day, it often looks more broken up than smooth. Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, early on, this looks polished and perfected. Later, how it wears really depends on how much your skin moves during the day. It holds up well, but the weight of the formula can work against softer texture. This is on a bad foundation, it's just less predictable after 35. Bobbi Brown Weightless Skin Foundation, it feels lightweight and looks beautiful when first applied. As the day goes on, performance depends a lot on how much product you use. With too much, it can start catching on texture instead of blurring it. On the right skin, this can work well, but it's not a guaranteed win after 35. Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, this keeps the skin looking fresh instead of heavy. Even after hours of wear, it stays flexible rather than breaking down. It doesn't settle into lines the same way heavier formulas do. By the end of the day, it still looks like skin. Luxe Foundation. This is where foundation starts working with the skin instead of against it. It blends in, stays flexible, and wears evenly throughout the day. It adapts to the skin as you apply it, taking a lot of the guesswork out of shade matching. By the end of the day, the skin stays even instead of breaking up around lines. I've seen it only in 2 stores, so if it's sold out or hard to find, that's why. But you can cart it on Amazon. I'll leave you a link in my bio. Girls, what foundation has been the hardest for you to get right? And let me know what product or foundation you want me to review next.